Hello everyone. Welcome to Magical Stocks channel, where fundamentals meet technical. There were only 2 trading days for the year-end trading week. The PSE index went down from 7,204.38 last December 23, 2020, to 7,139.71 this December 29, 2020, which is equivalent to a minus 0.90% decline in the index. Our magical stocks also went down from 212.51k pesos to 208.85k pesos, which is equivalent to a minus 1.72% decline in our portfolio. The gap between the PSE index and our portfolio ended up with 18.0% for the year 2020. For this week's video, we will update the status of our November experimental magical stocks and the short second week performance of our December experimental magical stocks. Before we proceed with our update, and if you are interested in investing using our magical stocks or simply like to monitor the effectiveness of our system, please like this channel, subscribe and hit the notification button to keep you updated weekly. Let's first discuss the November experimental magical stocks performance from December 23, 2020, to December 29, 2020. Here is our worksheet for the experimental stocks. All the stocks are still gaining except for LTG, who is losing by minus 4.66% from last week's minus 3.93%. SECB's gain went down from 24.39% to 20.18%. Still a good gain for the experimental stocks. Overall, November magical stocks are gaining by 4.83%. Looking at the trend, the stocks were coming from a 5.80% gain last week and went down by almost 1.0% to 4.83%. PSE index went down from 0.48% to minus 0.42%, which is now below the benchmark. The gap slightly went down from 5.32% to 5.25%. Our experimental magical stocks for November still have the edge when the year ends. Let's now discuss the December experimental magical stocks performance for its second week of testing from December 23, 2020, to December 29, 2020. Here is our worksheet for our December experimental stocks. All the stocks are in the red zone, including FGen, who was gaining by 3.01% last week and now losing minus 0.18%. The top loser now is DMC, which is losing by minus 6.60%. These stocks are affected by the year-end profit-taking, and the new strain on COVID-19. A lesson that we can take in buying our magical stocks. Let's look at the trend of the experiment, which we are comparing against the PSE index. Remember that we are benchmarking the data on December 18, 2020. After 2 weeks of tests, the gap between the index and the experiment increased from 0.31% to 1.98%, with the market edging the December experimental stocks. Let's see how these stocks will perform in the coming months. We are confident that it will beat the market soon. For our October magical stocks, which we have an actual investment, we ended the year with a gain of almost 38%. A good performance for the October magical stocks after 11 weeks in the market. The second week of January will be our buying schedule for the second set of magical stocks. We will release the target stocks before we buy them. We'll screen them based on our system. That will be all for the magical stocks update this week. Thank you for watching. In the coming days, we will be releasing a video of the top dividend-paying stocks for the year 2020. Quote, "Do more of what works and less of what doesn't." Unquote. Steve Clark. See you in the next video. Have a great day ahead.